Nothing in history has demonstrated the need for an emergency fund more so than the advent of the coronavirus. Now, an emergency fund is a sum of money you set aside to offset the loss of income due to perhaps a job loss, sickness or the coronavirus. Now, I'm self-employed, which means I'm last in line for a government handout, and yet I wasn't bothered about my loss of income, and that's because I have managed to squirrel away the equivalent of 1 year's bill money, which to me is about £12,000. Now, before the haters say, well, we can't all just save £12,000, some of us are struggling. I'll just remind you, if you didn't already know, that I started this experiment 2 years ago. At that time I was 57-year-old working behind a bar on minimum wage, and I set myself a target of raising £300,000 in 10 years. So if I can do it, a mere cabbie, then anyone can. And if you'd like to see how I'm getting on and how I'm doing it, then go to stupidasthenorm.co.uk and watch a vlog or read a blog. Now, as well as saving into my emergency fund, I was also investing in my Vanguard ISA. And if you'd like to know how I managed to do both of those at the same time, you need to watch till the end of the video. To save or to invest, that is the question. Whether it's better put all your money on a stock exchange and get that 18% growth, which is what I was getting before coronavirus arrived, or not to do that and instead put it all into an emergency fund where I can build up that cash fund to make myself more financially secure. Or can I do both? So here was my strategy. I took the first £100 of available investable income and I put that in my Vanguard Stocks and Shares ISA. Any extra cash over and above that I put in a bank account for my emergency fund. When that emergency fund had reached 1 year's worth of bill money, which to me was £12,000, I then put all available extra income into my Vanguard Stocks and Shares ISA. So how much should your emergency fund be? Well, that actually depends upon your risk profile and the type of job you do. See, some people might say, well, I'll save up a month's money, then I'm going to put the rest next stock exchange to get maximum growth. Others might prefer 3 month or 6 month. And then again, it depends upon your job, because if you have a job that's in demand and you think, well, I can lose my job here, but I know I can get another job in a month's time, then you need to only save a month. Now, I'm a little different, not surprisingly, and I wanted 12 months. Why? Because, well, I'd never had 12 months amount of money in the bank, and it made me feel good. And it's what I call FU money, which is to say that if I'm doing a job or I'm not being treated well at work, then I can just say FU and walk. And I have that stability because I have that money in my emergency fund. Now, how quickly you build up your emergency fund depends upon two things: how much you earn and how much you spend. The general rule for becoming wealthy is you spend less than you earn and invest the balance long term. But if you want to build up that emergency fund very quickly, you need to earn way more than you spend. Thanks for watching. Please smash that thumbs up, it really helps with the algorithm. Don't be stupid, don't be normal, and build up that emergency fund.